Welcome, my viewers, especially those who read geography. Today, our lesson is calculation of distance using lines of latitude. You see, longitudes and latitudes are lines, imaginary lines on the Earth's surface that help us to locate two places on the Earth's surface. And we use lines of latitudes to calculate for distance between maybe two countries or two towns on the Earth's surface. Whilst longitudes also help us to find the time differences that we have on the Earth's surface or between different countries or towns. Now, when we say latitudes, these latitudes are the imaginary line that we see on the Earth's surface or on the globe, and they measure from the equator to the north and to the south. So they measure from 0 degrees to 90 to the north pole, then to the south also 90. So when you put all the two together, it will give you a value of 180 degrees. So this line that we see on the Earth's surface, on the globe, they are the lines that we call lines of latitudes, and they are used or they help us to find distance between two places on the Earth's surface. Now, how do you do so? Today we have a simple question on the board that we are going to look at. It says that calculate the distance between town X on the equator and town Y on latitude 5 degrees north, on 5 degrees north. But one thing you should know in mind is that the rule says that every 1 degree of lines of latitude is equivalent to 111.1 kilometers. Someone will say or ask, why did they come out with this value? You see, the polar circumference of the Earth is equivalent to 40,008, like this. So if you divide it by the total circumference of the Earth in an angle of a circle, what is 360 degrees? Then it's going to give you a value of 111.13 kilometers or so. So normally we prefer using the 1 decimal point value. So in most books you will either see 111.1 or some two they say 111 kilometers. Thank you. So with regard to this question that we have on the board, the rule says that you might first locate the two places involved in the question. So with regard to this question, we have town X and town Y. Good. We have town X and town Y. Now, what is the latitudinal position of town X? It is 0 degrees, which is the same as on the equator. So 0 degrees or on the equator. Then town Y is also 5 degrees north. 5 degrees north. 5 degrees north. The rules also say that if the two places are in the same hemisphere, what do you do? You subtract. What that north to north, you subtract. South to south, number 2, you subtract. Either north to south or south to north, you add. But in case it is also to the equator to either north or south, that one too, you add and get your value. So let's continue. After you have been able to locate the two places involved, you also try to find what we call the latitudinal difference or difference in latitude. So you write again difference in latitude. Difference in latitude. So what is the difference? You are going to put 0 degree to 5. So it's going to be 5 degrees plus 0, giving us a value of 5. So this is our difference in latitude. Difference in latitude. Thank you. So now that you have been able to know the difference in latitude, what you might do next is you will convert this value, which is 5 degrees, to distance in kilometers. And the rule says that every 1 degree is equivalent to 111 kilometer. Therefore, so you say that 1 degree is equal to 111 kilometers. Therefore, we are going to have 5 times 111 kilometers, which will give us a value of 555 kilometers. Therefore, the distance between town X and town Y is 555 kilometers on the ground. Thank you very much. Thank you for your time. Keep on watching Sanity Media because we have a lot for you to learn as a geography student from this channel. Thank you. See you next time.